Find out more online at fmtn.org/shows or at 505-599-1148. This film is going to be seen in theaters throughout the region. Kody Dayish is joining us remotely this morning from Kody Dayish Productions. Kody, good morning. Thanks for joining me this morning.
Yeah, good morning, Scott. How's it going?
Good, thank you. It's great. Great to see you and have you on the program to talk about your latest, well, it may not be the latest film, but the latest film that's going to be shown in theaters, which is called The Red Hogaan. And we were talking before we came on the air about this film shooting began back in, what, 2016, right?
Yes, sir. 2016 in the summer, we had started production on this movie, and we had a lot of fun. And it was a lot of hard work, and there was also quite some scares, like behind the scenes also.
Well, and that I want to ask you about, too, because that's a little interesting to hear you say that, because this film is all about, well, you tell us what it's all about. I'll let you do it.
So you got a movie about, Navajo folklore, and our tagline is "Witness a Navajo story, shapeshift into a nightmare. We've heard your stories. This one is ours." And it's basically about a film. It's a film about a young boy about to turn 18. He's the oldest in a Navajo family of sheep herders, and it takes place in the late 90s. And they're just basically doing their annual sheep herding up the mountain.
Right.
And as they get further away from home, their main home down in the canyon, that's the safest spot for them. As they venture off further into the mountain, they realize that there's something, haunting them. And you start to learn, that there's secrets that the family possibly holds. And as they as the secrets get revealed, the main actor who my brother plays, his name is Jackson in the movie. He starts to, realize who can he trust and who can he, who's this person haunting them, because, from what we've been taught is that these type of, dark spirits are usually people that are closest to you, like immediate family members or relatives. So that's how it is. It's a really good movie.
Wow.
I like to say that it's super accurate to what we were taught.
Right. I mean, and there's a lot of, Navajo culture, right? Navajo traditions that are part of this film. I think we've all heard about, the families that maybe have the sheep camps right up in the mountains, and that's what you do for the family, right? When you have livestock and things along that line. And then these other parts about the spirits and the shapeshifters and things like that, that's also a big, not necessarily a big part, but a part of the culture as well, right? We've heard about that too.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, we've got the trailer, so I want to show everyone the trailer to give it, kind of set the scene more of what we're talking about. And so you might want to be turn all the lights on in your house, everybody, because it's kind of scary, Kody, I have to tell you. And that's, I think, by design, right? So let's take a look at, this is the trailer for The Red Hogaan from Kody Dayish Productions on KSJE.
Jackson, I thought I told you to bring in some chiz. Go get some chiz right now.
All right.
You just heard I Saw the Light by Henry Dixon and Kody Dayish.
Hold on. Hold on. He's not breathing right, John.
Dispatch, can you close road 22?
That is the Red Hogaan from Kody Dayish Productions. Kody Dayish is my guest this morning on the program. And so the film is going to be shown in Farmington, actually, at the Adams Valley Mall, the Allen Theaters, on February 12th at 3 p.m. Also showing scheduled for Gallup, New Mexico at the El Morro Theater in downtown Gallup at 6 and 8 p.m. on February 19th. And I know it's been shown in other places too, Kody, around the Four Corners, right? And so congratulations to you, because I know that's a big part of getting your films made is also getting them in front of audiences, right? So, Kody, talk to me a little bit about that trailer that we saw.
Man, that came out in, I think, 2017 or 2016. That was the first one that, we wanted to basically show to film festivals and really put together something that could give the people an idea of the character behind this, a new feel of movies that we're going to be doing.
Okay.
Because so once that trailer came out, we just had to really start working on the ending, and there were so many endings that we had, and the best part about it was we just took more classes as far as screenwriting, and we from there we really just wanted to push to get this movie into theaters. So now we're finally at a point where we do believe that this story is going to be very unique and and very accurate as far as what we've been taught. So the movie is really mainly produced by my brother and sister and myself. And I really like to push the fact that we made this movie with absolutely no budget. We had no money. We barely had equipment to make the film. And but what we did have is, like I said, my siblings and a list of awesome native actors that believed in us to make a good film. So it's amazing to see it finally be able to be in theaters.
Congratulations. Well, and again, as we said, it's going to be in Farmington and in Gallup coming up next few weeks, right? February 12th in Farmington, February 19th in Gallup, and it's already been playing in other places around the region as well. What's been the reaction of audiences? Have you been sitting in the back of the theaters as they've been watching the film in other places, and what's been the reaction?
We wanted to really get the movie started. The premiere, we wanted to premiere the movie on the reservation first before we get further out there. Our first showing was at Kayenta, Arizona, and the reaction was right off the bat, the movie gets right into it. Like, what you see in the trailer is pretty much the first few minutes of the movie, and it gets right into it, and there was elders in there that were just getting scared.
Yeah.
And the kids that were there were getting scared also. And you just hear complete silence, and they stop chewing their popcorn, and they just totally look at the screen, and that's what.
Well, that's what you want, I would think, when you're a filmmaker. We're talking with Kody Dayish, and we seem to have lost the connection there briefly, but we hope we'll get him back to continue talking about the Red Hogaan. It is a film that he has made with his siblings, one of many that has been made and produced by Kody Dayish Productions. And again, the reason that we are bringing it to you this morning is to let you know that it will be screened here in Farmington at the Allen Theaters on February 12th at 3 p.m. at the Adams Valley Mall, and also in the Gallup area at the El Morro Theater in downtown Gallup on February 19th at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. And we showed the trailer earlier. That does seem kind of scary, but certainly a lot of parts of Navajo culture included in the in the film, and of course, a lot more to come. So we appreciate Kody Dayish's time with us this morning, but we are almost out of time, so we will call it there. Cody's back with us briefly for a final thought. Sorry we lost you there for a minute.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. We're glad that you're back. I guess, Kody, before we go, just a couple minutes remaining this morning, and so can you talk to me? You were saying before we came on the air this morning, too, that during the shooting of this film, you have, all these things are planned out as a filmmaker, but apparently there were things that were happening during the shooting that are a little unexplained?
Oh, yeah. Behind the scenes, my sister,
Yeah.
Colette Dayish, had to deal with, scary sounds and stuff outside because we did actually film on the reservation. It's not inside a studio. We're out there in the middle of nowhere, no running water, no electricity at nighttime. And what you hear in the movie is actually some recordings that we.
Wow. Again, we've lost the connection again, and I apologize, everybody, but that's amazing that they were recording the film and got additional sounds that they weren't planning on getting that are also in the final film. So there you are. It is the Red Hogaan, Kody Dayish Productions, February 12th here in Farmington, February 19th in Gallup, New Mexico. KSJE is supported by the Farmington Civic Center, bringing a full slate of entertainment to Farmington and San Juan County. Romantic music with the 10 Tenors, Friday, February 21st at 7:30 p.m. The Farmington Civic Center, 200 West Arrington in downtown Farmington. Find out more online at fmtn.org/shows or 505-599